Good evening. I'm Joy Caldwell, Deputy Director of Public Relations, and welcome to the fourth info session in our series. Through info sessions, the county is working to educate more members of the community about how the county operates, and we appreciate all of you who've joined us tonight. Tonight's meeting will cover Parks and Recreation and Senior Services Division. This meeting is currently being recorded for viewing on demand at a later date. Tonight's format will start with our presenters giving their presentations. Following the presentation, we'll open the floor for questions. Questions will be collected via a question card and read by a staff member. If you did not receive a card on the way in, you will have a member of our staff will hand out cards and collect them. Please remember all Q&A will occur after the presentation. Without further ado, Director Jason Redmond and his team will present for Rockdale County Parks and Recreation.
Thank you, Deputy Director Caldwell. Good evening. My name is Jason Redmond, and tonight I will be previewing Parks and Recreation and some of the information that's relevant to our department and how we operate along with Senior Services. So for the department, for the presentation, we will do a department overview that covers who we are, the services and programs that we offer, some of our future plans, and then we'll have a wrap-up. Parks and Recreation and Senior Services are led by myself, Director Jason Redmond, Deputy Director Susan Morgan with Senior Services, and Deputy Director Tahara Wilson with the Parks and Recreation side. With us tonight is Ms. Alandria Banks. She is the Operations Manager at Costley Mill as well. For our department, we want to start off discussing our mission. Parks and Recreation strives to provide relevant and diverse family, arts, and cultural programming while improving our park facilities through upgrades and amenities that will attract new and existing citizens, businesses, and tourism. As it relates to Senior Services, we strive to enhance the quality of life for our senior citizens with dedication to serving elderly residents while working to identify, develop, implement, and coordinate diverse programs and services to address senior citizens' needs. Our focus, of course, is target groups, community stakeholders, internal and external departments, and agencies and organizations. We have this focus with the purpose to improve the quality of life. It's high on our priority list as it relates to everything that we do. We also want to meet the needs of the community by what we provide, and also give opportunities for diverse programs. We want to continue to plan and grow and develop as we continue to move forward with the years ahead. Our goals are to impact health, wellness, and safety for our constituents, cultivate a culture of community and inclusivity. Excuse me. For the Parks and Recreation arm, listed on the screen is some of the activities and amenities that we have. For the recreation side, we touch on AIR, which is Adaptive Inclusive Recreation of Rockdale. We offer athletics, aquatics, building rentals. The parks maintenance team is responsible for 1,720 acres of green space, 20 properties, and a Walk of Heroes park. The tennis center, which is a robust tennis center, offers junior tennis lessons, ALTA, USTA year-round league play. Costley Mill, which is our destination park, offers a beach, event center, a chapel, and a playground, just to name a few. Parks and Recreation also covers the cultural arts side of the community events. We have cultural programs, summer concert series, Recreation Day in the Park, Autumn Festival, and we're also responsible for the filming industry as it relates to filming on county property. For the Senior Services arm, we want to focus the Olivia Haydale Center, which offers meals, activities, athletics, trips, volunteerism, and performing arts. Transportation at the Senior Service at the Olivia Haydale Center is a big part of what we do there. We have fixed transportation, group, demand, transportation voucher, and also the Veteran Transportation Program, which is our latest program that was started to help veterans in their needs in transportation to and from medical appointments. We also offer in-home services, which are covered, which have home delivered meals covered under them, case management, and homemaker. Supplemental services include Pet Bites, Summer Farmers Market, commodity foods, DME, liquid supplement, and material aid. We also have ARPA programs that have been a big help in the community that have assisted many seniors with rental assistance, home repair, displaced persons, utilities, technology, and wellness. Parks and Recreation and Senior Services delivers opportunities for everyone, for adults, for youth, for special needs persons, and opportunities for seniors. Listed on the screen are just some of the programs that we offer for the respective age groups and environments. Some of the department highlights are as follows. In 2022, we received 13 grants totaling $776,614. Some of the program offerings from the Parks and Recreation side were listed as high as over 100 for the year of 2022. As you can see on the chart, 2020 was a different year for everyone, which we didn't have a chance to expand and have a lot of community outreach as we planned because of COVID. As before mentioned, the Veteran Transportation Program, the numbers are on the screen for the first 6 months. We made 69 trips, covered 1,531 miles, and assisted 23 clients. How to contact us is listed on the screen. So we have Johnson Park, Costly Mill Park, Senior Services, the Tennis Center, and Black Shows. So this slide is really an important slide for us because we get a lot of inquiries on social media, which is nothing wrong with contacting us through social media, but to directly contact us and to be able to get to a live person to speak to, we encourage the community to use these methods of contact to contact us. Some of our future plans, we want to highlight new programs, new projects, and new services. Some of the new projects one of the new projects we will be highlighting is a new senior center on the south side of Rockdale County. As it relates to programming, more esports gaming, sports clinics, and summer camp 2.0. Some of the renovations and projects that will be covered will be Wheeler Park expansion, Costly Mill Trail will be expanded, and we just recently completed C.E. Steele's renovation, which is a beautiful building that we just completed. To wrap up, we have program offerings and services for everyone. I do like to say we service from the cradle to the grave, from youth to senior services. So we want to make sure that we're being inclusive in providing opportunities for everyone to participate in all of the programs that we offer. So the screen that's listed before you shows the access and the hours of Johnson Park, Senior Center, Tennis Center, and Costly Mill. Are there any questions about the presentation?
Thank you, Director Redmond. We are now opening the floor for questions. If you have any questions, please hold up your card, or if you need a card, please raise your hand and let us know. Okay, how are impact fees used for Parks and Recreation?
So I work with General Services to determine how impact fees are used. As it relates to Parks and Recreation, my job is to come up with a plan and follow the comprehensive master plan that was completed by us in 2018 and try to stay as close as possible to that plan according to the community input. So the General Services Director and myself will work together to make sure that we're following the plan and to come up with the proper growth, buildings, potential, whatever the case may be that we have planned. It is entirely up to the General Services Department as to how the impact fees are dispersed and when they're dispersed and how the money is spent as it relates to what we're doing and how we're moving forward.
How many miles of trails, more or less?
How many miles of trails? I think it's a great question. It's 20, yes. It is. It's just under 20 miles of trails that we have in the county with plans to expand those trails.
Okay, is that more or less than what's generally recommended?
The trails
Like the amount of trails for the county?
recommended. So I understand the question that you're answering. So the service chart that was completed in the comprehensive master plan, according to what's listed on the service chart, we are in compliance as far as it relates to 2018. When 2028 gets here, we are expected to grow and add additional trails, which we have a plan to add additional trails, which we're working on now.
Thank you. Are there any senior service projects on the 2017 SPLOST
On the 2017 SPLOS,
and on the 2023?
so for the 2017 SPLOS, I think you're referring to the satellite location that we're looking at building on the south side of Rockdale County. Yeah. I'm sorry. For the senior services, did you have a kitchen renovation for 2017?
I'm sorry, I don't remember what year it was, but we did have a kitchen renovation at one time.
So it's possible that that did come out of 2017 SPLOS. If it was renovated, it is possible that it came out of 2017 SPLOS. Yes.
It was the same year that the awnings were added and a couple of other amenities relating to the entrance and the exits from the rec room and also the Meals on Wheels section.
And if you get any questions that are too complicated or you can't recall immediately, we'll also take the email address, which I know we have your email address, and we can respond that way as well.
And let me provide just a little bit of clarity to that question. So senior services came under Parks and Recreation in 2021, 2022, 21, 22. So that list was, if that kitchen renovation did come off of 2017 SPLOS list, that's why I can't answer for sure that it did, because I didn't have that list at the time to say yay or nay. But it is possible that it did come off of 2017.
Are there any senior center projects on the 2023 SPLOST?
We just started the 2023 SPLOS, so we're still devising the project list to divide everything up, and we're still actually forming the subcommittees. We've only had one full committee meeting, and we have another one coming up Monday for a full committee meeting that will break into the subcommittee meeting. So we're still working on providing that list.
Is any GDOT funding for the trails?
Yes, there is GDOT funding for the trails.
And where can you find rental fees on site? On the county website.
Under the Parks and Recreation tab, we have a menu list that once you click on the menu, you should be able to find it by navigating through the list. We can also help you with that. I can give you my card, and we can get you in touch with a member of the team to actually walk you through that. We do have people to call and sometimes get a little confused, but with the website, the new website that we just did, it's much more easier to navigate than the previous website.
We have more questions? Where are the 2 pickleball courts?
The 2 pickleball courts. So we had pickleball courts that were at Pine Log Park. We made those courts junior basketball courts. Right now we have 2 pickleball courts that are at Wheeler Park, not the tennis center, the court that's separate from the tennis center right at Wheeler Park. Almost every day I pass there, I see someone out there playing pickleball. So those courts are lined for pickleball right now. And we also have plans to put more pickleballs in the county for usage.
Okay, where and how big will the playground be for CE Steel?
For CE Steel. Do you know the size of that, Deputy Director Wilson?
Let me look at my email real quick.
The playground, actually, today is Wednesday, just passed the, today is, yesterday. It was just on the board's agenda yesterday. So the playground is coming. I can't give you the exact dimensions. I don't have it in front of me. But it is on the way, so it's going through the procurement process, and once we get that situated, it will be shipped and installed.
How many kayaks are in Rockdale?
I can't answer for sure how many kayaks are in Rockdale. We will have 2 kayak launches. We have one at Black Shoals Park that's ADA compatible, and then we have another one that will be coming at Lorraine Park for a launch. The kayak will have a kayak launch at Lorraine Park and a takeout at Rivers Bend Park.
Can anyone attend the Spark event at the Senior Center?
Yes.
Let's see. Service fee for using what? Debit or credit card at Johnson Park.
Service fee for using credit card. What's the
Is there a
question?
service fee?
No, we don't have a service fee.
It's not a service fee for using the card, like a convenience fee. No.
How many people use the ARPA funds? We have numbers on that.
We do.
So far this year, we've had 66 that are receiving services in that, and last year we had 59. I didn't really think on that one.
What is the 7% program fee?
For which area are you speaking of? Johnson?
Is that for Johnson?
Speaking about the tax, must be the tax.
That's the taxes. It's just taxes that,
You're right.
yes.
All right. Okay. Approximately how many monthly, quarterly, and annual passes at Johnson Park?
How many are in existence that people are actually using? So that's a very good question. We would have to look in the system to pull that number. That's not a number that we would readily have on hand. We use Rec 1 as our database, and we can go in Rec 1 to filter that number, to pull it out, but I just don't have it in front of me tonight. Yes, we have very good membership at Johnson Park. We have regulars every day of the week that we're open that come out to utilize the facility. Many of them I do see as they come in, they scan their badge, and that means that they have a membership. They come in and scan their badge, yes.
And what is the location for the Senior Service Center on the south side?
That hasn't been decided yet.
Okay,
That's correct.
all right. Age demographics now in Rockdale versus 2020.
Age demographics in Rockdale now versus 2020.
You might have to.
No.
I didn't think so. Yeah, that information would have to be pulled. Yeah, that information will be in the census. Okay? All right. Thank you all for coming. I think that wraps up our question section. Please continue to follow Rockdale County social media pages and tune into the Rockdale County BOC meetings for more information about our departments and how they run. Thank you again for coming, and we hope you have a great evening.